Steph Curry, but Lonzo is going to be a pretty good player. I just don't know how good just yet because let's be honest, Luke Walton. Now they say they stand by Luke, and Luke we trust. But let's just be honest. You're in LA. Nothing less than a championship is considered a failure. And these past 2 or 3 years, no playoffs. Lottery. You get the number two pick, the number two pick, the number two pick. You had something in Ingram. You struck out with Russell, and now you got Ball. Don't know where we're gonna go with that, but hopefully he will develop to a solid pro. Because man, one thing about LA fans, they're not the most patient people in the world. Because if you ain't bringing championships, they don't want to talk to you. That was Luke was supposed to bring, because he won 2 championships with Kobe. And so far, man, it's just maybe he just don't have the players to run his system yet. But Lonzo Ball, is he a bust? My answer is nah. He's not a bust at this moment. Now, is he putting up numbers like he should, like the number 2 overall pick should be? No. And who's to say, man? He's a rookie. I don't expect rookies to come in the league and drop 25 a night. No. I don't think LeBron didn't do that. LeBron was like 25-5, but you knew you had something there. So I think Lonzo's it's gonna take him some time. He's gonna figure out, what's my aggression, what's my threshold as a player. Do I take the shot? Do I let my other guys get theirs? He's gonna get better. I ain't got time for him. But let me take a piss, and I'm gonna get to my final topic of the night. I'm back. Last time of the evening, I'm gonna throw a curveball. They're gonna talk about today's game. I want to take it back to the '90s. My topic for the '90s. If you take away Michael Jordan and the Bulls, who would be the team of the '90s? And that's a tough question to answer because there's so many good teams back in the gap. The Horns with Mourning and Johnson, the Magic with Penny and Shaq, the Pacers, Reggie, and the Crew, the Knicks, Ewing. And you gotta understand the Eastern Conference back then was loaded legit. They had that was competitive. And then you got through out west, you got the Lakers, and then you got the Supersonics with Kemp and Payton, and the Jazz with Stockton, Malone, Phoenix with Barkley and the Crew, and and Portland and Clyde. But with that being said, if I had to, if you broke it down in half, early '90s, take Jordan away, I think the team to beat was Portland Trailblazers. Portland Trailblazers, because you had Clyde, you had Buck Williams, Jerome Kersey, Kevin Duckworth, Terry Porter, and the crew, and Rick Alderman, who later became the coach of Sacramento. That was a team that I think they got sandwiched in at the wrong time between the Pistons winning back to back and Jordan's ascendance. They didn't get that just due, and I thought that first half of the '90s, I thought they was going to be the team that could really, be one of the greats, but it never came. Houston. Houston with Elijah one. I'm gonna say Houston kind of really just they lucked up in two titles. I'm not saying they're not a bad team. They're not this ain't a good team either. But if John Starks didn't go 2 for 17 in Game 6, who knows what happened with the Knicks? Who knows? Patrick could have got his ring. You never know. And '95, young Penny and young Shaq and Nick Anderson just breaking right in front of our eyes with those missed free throws in Game 1. It's like, I don't know with Houston, but I can't take nothing away from them. They did win 2 titles. That's all good. But in the late half of the '90s, if they put aside ego and if the injury bug did not bite them, I thought Orlando should have been a team that won at least one title. If you take away Jordan and the Bulls in the late '90s run, I thought they could have won at least one title. You had Shaq running the floor. You had Penny in his prime. Nick Anderson was a 20-point per game scorer before that whole Game 1 unraveling. Dennis Scott, who can shoot you out of the gym. And Brian Hill, a very underrated coach. I thought those are the keys to success for that team. And like the ESPN 30 for 30, this magic moment they had, it's like we would never know what could have been. So, and that concludes my show for the evening. Tune in, subscribe, listen, give me feedback. You got a topic, a question, just hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.